All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's get this done, man. It's a freestyle, so just bear with me. So much. Let's talk about this though. Let's start. We'll stick with the discretion, distance, distincts. We'll stick with what we've been studying for now. So we won't really get into the reaction part. We'll get into the discretion, which is, it's true when they say that you fight the circumstance, you fight the consequence, but you nurture the cause in your heart. The reality is, the life that you live right now, the consequences you face, your wounds, all your trauma, and your life up to this point, your successes and failures, your beliefs and misconceptions, you chose all of it. You willingly accepted things that you didn't have to. You fell under spells. You made yourself aware to bigotry. You understand that you chose this. You chose to not discern. You chose to not use discretion, to not recognize traps. They've been programming us since babies. And they taught us to listen to our parents, listen to whatever they say, inherit their beliefs. Because they extracted our inheritance. They extracted everything from us and gave us our source of power, gave us our pool of energy, which is nothing, which is trash, which is the bare minimum, so that we could be their workers. They literally tell us that our life is worth $16 an hour. That's how much you're worth. That's your specific worth as a human being, $16 an hour, when you're worth millions, billions, unlimited. We inherited our parents' misbeliefs, misconceptions, cast under spells and illusions, not finding the need to dispel or disillusion or nothing like that. This has been ingrained. And you allowed it. The thing is, the devil doesn't play fair, but he follows the rules. If that makes sense. Like, he does follow the rules. And the devil's special. The devil wasn't a regular person. It was one of God, if not God's greatest disciple. Aside from Jesus, Lucifer was arguably God's greatest disciple before the fall. So he's no slouch. He knows that if I really want to ruin God's plans and bring humanity down and bring you down specifically, I'm going to play by the rules. I'm going to do it how I'm supposed to, because that's how I'm going to make it effective. I'm going to make you decide, just like how I decided to fall from God, to walk away from grace. I'm going to make you dishonor yourself. I'm going to make you find the need to dishonor yourself and spit on God's grace and disrespect the honor and the inheritance and the grace you've been given by God. But you're going to decide it, though. You're going to do it for yourself. You're going to put yourself in jail. You're going to block your own sight, your own vision. You're going to diminish your self-worth. You're going to do it for yourself. I don't have to do it for you. I'm going to repeat it, because eventually the spell wears off. The illusions disappear, the mist separates. It doesn't last forever. But you keep taking the pill every morning, every day. Taking that pill that blocks your sight. That casts confusion. You decide to take it every single day. Nobody has to take it for you. You don't have to force yourself. That's the best way, because you're choosing it. Understand that the devil said viewers' discretion is advised, and you chose to not listen. You chose to be ignorant. So now it's on you, it's not on him. He's playing by the rules. You got to know who you're facing. That's on you. Viewers' discretion is advised. That's on you. What are you looking at? That's what Deku said to Todoroki. Where are you looking, brother? You're not here. Because if you were focused on your fight, your battle in life, your goal, your dreams, you wouldn't be holding back. Because I'm still here. And I'm fighting, bro. Friction means movement. You need friction to move. You need traction to stay on your feet. Distractions remove traction. That's why you keep falling and slipping and sliding, because of distractions. When you're focused, you never fell. You never fell when you were playing video games. Neither your goal, and you achieved your goal. You couldn't distract yourself. You were hanging out with Duran almost every day in grade 11, but in grade 12, you locked in. He could barely find you. Locked in, bro. Remove distractions. Gain traction. Get on your feet. Get on track. Stop feeling shame. Shame is disgrace. Shame is spitting on God's grace. Dispel. Disillusion. Follow your goals. That's all you got to do. You see the distance. Why are you being stationary? Why are you holding a stance? A defensive stance, trying to do all these things to defend yourself. You see the distance. Go. What are you doing? You know what's important and what's not. You're a professional thinker. You've been thinking for how long? You know what's important and what's not. Dismiss the BS. Come on now, man. Be distinct. Why are you letting them control you with your instincts and your impulses and indulging in pleasure that's burning you alive from the inside? think this is? What you think this is, nigga? You're being burned alive. You're tainting your solution. Tainting your grace. Tainting your inheritance. Tainting your strength. You can't be mollified with ointment if you're mixing pleasure with the solution. The solution isn't pleasure, it's pain. You have to go through the pain. Love is a spell. Have no idols. Doesn't matter whether you hate your parents or love your parents, you're going to do right by them because that's what you're called to do by God. I can hate everyone in this world. I'm still going to do right because that's what I'm called to do. If God loves me, why am I going to hate you? Doesn't matter. That's the truth about life. The truth hurts. That's the truth. The truth is you can be disembodied. Truth is you could be burning yourself, killing yourself. You see that they're disorganized, untidy, disheveled. It's a mental illness. They're ill, they're sick, and they're being controlled. But the thing is, they're allowing it to happen. They're choosing to allow demons to take over, just like how you were choosing. You chose that path. They are willingly becoming demons. They are willingly feeding demons every single day. Why would you follow them? Lead. You're the one that can see the distance. Lead. Why would you follow people who willingly accept demons into their life every single day? On the regular, perform rituals that feed the demons inside of them, that feed those spirits. They gain their strength from evil spirits. Look at their foundation. It's weak. It's tainted. A lot of times they're disembodied. It's not even them controlling them. They've given up control. They're deep in the illusion. They're deep under the spell. And they reprogram themselves every single day. They know that there's another way. They know. And in fact, they knew that you were trying to go the other way and they willingly pulled you back with force. You're fighting the spell. You're fighting the illusion. But you're going to lose. It doesn't mean that you've fallen. It means that there's a lesson to be learned. You don't understand everything yet. That's why you're falling. Gain traction. Remove distractions. Use discretion. Why are you giving up your grace when that's what's going to save you? Grace is strength. Shame is evil. God never called you to be perfect. He called you to believe. And he called you to act. Not to react, to act. If affliction is done against you, you respond. You don't react. Boys react, men respond. You're judged by your works. You enter the doors through faith. And you're judged and criticized by your works. And he's going to burn your works, just like how you're burning inside. Pleasure is fire. You're burning yourself. It's a given once you stop pleasing others, once you stop feeding other people that false sense of security. By pleasing people, you're only burning them, to be honest. Realistically, you're burning them. You're burning them for real. So once you stop, they're going to start feeling the heat. The heat's going to manifest itself. And they're going to come for you because they're going to feel like you're attacking them. You're afflicting them. When in reality, you're healing them. But they don't understand healing from affliction, up from down, left from right. We've been programmed to think the opposite. Literally, the reflection, we're literally writing the other way. I'm writing the other way. And I had to learn not to. Podcasts. I'm not going to say things you're going to like. I'm going to be weird. You're not going to understand me as much as other people. I'm not going to be like them. I'm not going to pretend. But you were warned. Honestly, just focus on the goal. Focus on the distance. Setting off bombs. You're worried that once you make your podcast, the people that used to call you stupid back in the day, you're traumatized, clearly, because you're thinking about them all of a sudden. And when you're starting to show your true potential, your true abilities, you're scared. You're scared of the bombs. Because you don't know what your full capacity is. I know on video games, I know what my capacity is. I know that I could show my stuff because I could back it up. And it's true that nobody who was better than me ever disrespected me or ever said I was bad or horrible or nothing. And I never disrespected them. There was a mutual understanding, a mutual confidence, a mutual agreement, a mutual respect. Everyone that was below me, they would use the people who respect me against me. It's hilarious. They're dissing me on their behalf. Like, what? Bro, listen. So if they're talking behind your back, just know you're ahead. Real talk. Scared to set off that bomb. You set off bombs before. You felt it. That was a bomb. You set off a bomb. When you were making your own unique builds in 2K, you set off bombs. People were making fun of you. You set off bombs. Okay? Made me better. Those unique builds led to me becoming the best 2K player in my friend group. Set off bombs. When you started trying in school, when you didn't try in school, you set off bombs. When you went for the girl you liked, you set off a bomb. Every time you went for a girl and you noticed now the bombs, that's why you didn't go for them. You didn't want to set off no bombs. Grade 11, you got bad grades. That was a bomb, trigger. Don't fall too low, set off a bomb. Don't go too high, set off bombs. You started getting 80 averages. Teachers and students started giving you a little bit of respect. You got 50 averages and your parents are setting off a bomb. You got 80 averages, you set off a bomb with teachers and students. You set off bombs. Everything you do, you set off bombs. And that's why we stay stationary, because all we see is the bombs. We don't see the end goal. The truth is, all the bombs are just fear. All the bombs are not real. The bombs never truly harm you or truly cause you great suffering. All it does is play on your emotions, play on your feelings. That's why the devil wants you so in tune with your feelings. That's how he attacks you. That's how I could beat you without, it's not real. What is this? made up sensation. What is this? It's a programming. We don't have to display emotion or feelings. We're choosing to allow them to take over us. But that's demons, though. Just focus on your goal. You've set off bombs before. You've set off pure bombs. How much bombs have you set off over the course of a lifetime? How many goals have you achieved? When you were focused on a goal, every single time your soccer teams, when you were excelling and you were getting better and better, you didn't even realize you were setting off bombs because you were so focused on the goal. People were disrespecting you and envying you and all these things and competing with you. You didn't care. You were just focused on the goal. You know what I'm saying? What are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about right now? You're setting off bombs by just living, bro. Putting on a jacket, you set off a bomb. Set off bombs all the time. You know you're aimless, you're sinful when you're scared of the bombs, when you use the bombs as an excuse not to move forward. Because every time you've gained success, you've had to go through failures, you've had to set off bombs. But you've also achieved a lot of success in your life, so what's stopping you now? You're using the bombs as an excuse? That's demons. That's weakness. That's not an excuse. That's a reason to go forward. You don't understand that that makes you stronger. Suffering makes you stronger. Pain helps you grow. You want to go through pain because once you go through it, it can't affect you anymore. You're burning inside. Pleasure is destroying you from the inside. Distractions is causing you to fall over and over and over again. By moving forward, you're gaining traction. That means less distractions. By feeling that fire, that burn, by facing it, you're slowly and slowly gaining the solution. You're healing your trauma. In order to heal wounds, it burns. You know when you get a cut, you get a scrape, you get a scar, and they're healing, they're putting ointment on it, it burns. So yeah, it's gonna burn, it's gonna hurt. But don't you want to be healed? Pressure builds diamonds. The fire makes warriors. Clean your room, organize yourself. Get rid of that illness. Organize yourself. Write down your goals on all those whiteboards you have. Simple, don't make it complicated. Go to the library. Pack a lunch, pack snacks, go to the library. Work on your podcast in the library. Sign up for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Go to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Simple. You need some pocket change, you need some money to maneuver? Get some money, sell your stuff. Sell your useless belongings that you don't need. Get some money in your pocket, work on your podcast every day. The goal is to post videos every single day. Don't gotta be perfect. You're not perfect. We're sick out here, man. We're programmed to bring each other down. Crabs establish themselves by hierarchy. And crabs are also the ones that pull you down into the bucket. The hierarchy is the trap, I know that. The hierarchy is what pulls you down. The higher you go in the hierarchy, the lower you go into the bucket. Because the crabs are in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? When you set out on an endeavor, make sure you know what you're going for. Because what you truly need, what you're truly going for is not first place. I've been first. It's not fun. It's not exciting. It's not what you think it is. It looks better than it feels. It ain't what you expect it to be. Reacting. Guess we could talk about it now too. Some sneak peek, get my thoughts off. The greatest sin. Feel what I'm saying? That's the number one sin. I heard the biggest sin. The first sin is not when Adam ate the apple. God knew he was going to do that, man. God put that test on purpose. It's not the apple. The greatest sin was Adam walking away from God. Adam's reaction. God didn't react. God's greatest creation just got completely tainted, manipulated, changed by a serpent. He didn't react. Where are you going? Come to me, same ways. You know what I'm saying? It was his reaction. God addressed all their reactions. I reacted to him. I reacted to her. I reacted to the serpent. He judged them based off their reactions. He forced them to hard work, labor, and suffering. We suffer because of our reactions. We lose grace based off reactions. The kings never react. The first sin was reaction. Reactions: bewilderment, confusion, shock, affliction, suffering, curse, spell. Moses, this island has giants, we're gonna die. He didn't react. David, Goliath's too big and strong. He didn't react. Talking about my God's stronger. And God's with me. Didn't react. Didn't lose composure. Didn't lose position. Didn't lose his character. Yo, you gotta dress like this and you gotta wear this and do this. No, I don't. I told you that. I don't have to do that. I'm not gonna do it. Dismiss the lies, dismiss the hate, dismiss the doubt, dismiss the spells, dismiss the illusions. Use discretion. Love God.